Companies are storing more and more sensitive data about their customers than ever before on their computers. And the insurance can't protect you from having a data breach, but it can protect you from the financial ruin that could ensue if you are breached.
Almost every business gathers someone's type of data. Whether it's, in our case, we have your social security numbers, we have your driver's license numbers, we have your dates of birth. So if we got hacked, that's an enormous amount of data that could be sold. Any retail store that swipes a credit card has protected data right then and there. So that data is unfortunately sold on the black market or created credit cards. So you're responsible if you have a data breach by law for notifying people. So a lot of businesses have data that they're even just totally unaware of in the responsibilities until they have a claim.
Because it covers the expenses of the absolute worst case scenario that could occur, cyber liability is really becoming a necessity for any and all business who store any type of information about their customers on the computer, whether that's names, phone numbers, addresses, social security numbers, credit cards. Everyone has it stored somewhere electronically.
A simple thing like someone putting ransomware on your computer and locking it out, saying if you don't pay $500 within a certain period of time, we're going to lock up your computer and you can never have access to it. Well, sometimes there's insurance that you can buy to protect that. If you're an engineering firm and you drew plans for a big commercial building and that data is in the cloud and someone accesses it, unfortunately there's terrorism and people that want access to that data. You have to protect that data and you're accountable if that data gets out. A simple thing could bankrupt a business without the proper insurance. Cyber is the #1 threat for the future.
Companies tend to think of cyber in its most simplest terms. It's just a data breach. You got hacked, your client's info is taken, but it's so much more than that. There's 2 different ways the coverage can respond, and one of those main ways is protecting your business and those immediate expenses you incur right after a hack. It's notifying the public. It's your crisis management team to kind of maintain your relationship. It's also the cost for your software and the hardware that was ruined in the hack. And sometimes it can also even provide your lost income. If your business is shut down for a few days, that can cripple a company for days, weeks, and it can help you with that lost revenue. It can also help you with the extortion if you're ever in one of those claim scenarios where your data is being held captive and you're being extorted. Your insurance policy can kind of jump in there. The crisis management team can get that money paid and get your data back as smoothly, as cleanly as possible with the least amount of mistakes. If you try and handle that on your own, you really don't know how it's going to go. And you need your IT team involved. And if you don't have one, then your cyber liability team for this policy you paid for can really help you. And then there's also that second part of the coverage, which is your legal defense. Sometimes there are lawsuits that result, whether it's your negligence or you're sued in any type of capacity. It's this defense team that can kind of aid you in walking you through all of those lawsuits and managing that so you can get back to doing what you do, which is running your business.